So here is the wretched before, you guys. It is a hot mess out here. The other side looks just as bad. Like I said, if I could put in some music like that's what this looks like. We're gonna fix it up. Hey guys, guess what? It is garden revamp day. I know I have been slacking. I promised this video to be up a while back, but we're doing it. It's a wasteland out there. It's really just like giving tumbleweed, and we're finna pop it on out. It's about to be all types of beautiful colors, food to sustain my little body. I'm excited. We're about to hit we're gonna do Pike Nurseries and we're gonna do Home Depot. One thing I do want to say is I love y'all, Pike Nurseries. I love y'all so much, but they are expensive. That is an aesthetic plant store. Like, they got some good stuff, but they're expensive. So what they do have that's normally cheap is like the herbs are normally cheap there, as well as like fruits and stuff, like berries. They have really nice blueberry trees and like raspberries and stuff like that. That's for cheap normally. So I'm going to get that type of stuff from there, and then of course house plants from there. They have the best house plants. And then I'm going to get all my hardy stuff, like we'll have to see if they have tomatoes and peppers out yet. It's still a little cold out here in Georgia, so it may be like just greens and stuff. We're gonna see. So I'm gonna get all of that stuff from Home Depot, because Home Depot is, oh my god, they have the perfect prices when it comes to plants. Like, it's normally like for like a good Bonnie plant is only like $3 to $4 or something like that. So that should be good. I've done the math. I have 12 big pots that I need to refill. So the big pots, if it's greens, we'll see. If they have greens, those will go to like mustard greens, kale, big stuff like that. And then I have 3 small pots, so that'll be like for my herbs and stuff. And then I have these little decorative pots that I want to put pretty stuff in. So let's go. So you guys, their herbs are $5.99, which I am not knocking it. I'm pretty sure these are probably way better and better grown than Home Depot's, but I am cheap, and I am not trying to have the most, fancy grown garden. I just want to be able to have some herbs. So they got some like greens for $4.99 down there. That's not bad. But for my herbs, I'm like, I can go to Home Depot, y'all. But I love this place. Here are some of the different peppers that they've got. So we've got peppers out. Y'all know I love peppers. I'm ready to start on pepper season. Now, when you look for peppers, this is what you want to go for. You want to go for something that's short and bushy, okay? Now, like, for example, this looks pretty. You think it's tall? I can go ahead and, get it going quicker. That's a lie, because it's too skinny. And if this stalk is too skinny, it will break. So you want to get something, because you don't have to end up going ahead and pruning it. You have to cut this part off in order for it to grow out, because you want it bushy and not tall and lanky. So you want a short, bushy one. So basically this just means that it's going to seed. And I've tried to eat this before. It's an interesting taste, a little bit bitter, but I don't actually do rainbow chard. I wonder if they have any rainbow chard. I don't want to do the plain one too much. So you guys, I am...
I'm so sorry.
You're all right. You are all right. I am actually going to get all of my herbs and veggies and stuff out of Home Depot. I'm going to get some aesthetic plants here because, they were not super expensive, but I just know that $5.99 I can definitely get them at Home Depot for cheaper. And Why spend extra money if we don't have to? I'm not selling these to people. I'm not trying to say this is a sustainable grow garden. There's no reason for me to have top quality. It's just for me. This is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, so pretty. These and crotons are probably my favorite house plants. These are cute as well. I had one of these in my house, and then I actually put it outside because it wasn't getting enough sun. Wait, where's the... Oh, here you go, you can see. It wasn't getting enough sun, so I put it outside, and it thrived. It really thrived, but of course, there was that period where I was not doing my planting, so it died. But it lasted for a long time. So I definitely want to get another one of those. But this is $6.99 in here. Like I said, this is an expensive little plant store, you guys. I'm going to actually still go to Home Depot because Home Depot often has them. So I'm going to go to Home Depot, see what the prices is hitting on there, and then come back. But I really, really think I want this one. Oh, I just love the way it feels. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm not here about pots. But oh my gosh, they're green. They're green. Oh, I'm not here about pots. I can just get one. Look at these. Look at this hanging basket. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm not here for this today. I'm not gonna buy anything, but I'm gonna have to come back for this. There is, oh my gosh, need it. Y'all, this is $20. I'm really trying to resist myself, but I think this would be so cute on the little patio table. Oh my gosh. I cannot do this, y'all. I should not have come into this section. I should have stayed myself outside. Oh my goodness. This stuff is so cute. Okay, so I got 3 plants from Pike. I got 2 ferns and a calendiva. We're gonna figure out how to pronounce that. But so that'll be for, I have a house plant thing that has a three row thing on it. It's super cute. It's made out of concrete. So those 3 will go together, and now we're headed to Home Depot to get the heavy bulks. Oh my gosh, y'all, it smells so good. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, so I'm at Home Depot, and the prices are pretty much the same, but their stuff actually looks a little bit better. The strawberries at Pike looked pretty dead, but these ones look really, really good. Like, they were all dead leaves at Pike. So, yeah, we're just gonna stay here. So as I was telling y'all, it is still green season. We got plenty. And this is what I was talking about. I wanted rainbow chard. They had regular chard at Pike, but this is, yay, it's greens. I'm not too late. I mean, I won't have much long before they go to seed, but I can get a little bit of a harvest before they do. So you guys, this is what I've grabbed so far. I've got rosemary. I'm gonna do another herb. I'm thinking I'm gonna do thyme. I would do cilantro, but I've got cilantro seeds at home, coriander seeds, and it grows pretty quickly. Like in a week, you will have cilantro sprouts. So I might just leave these be. Now I had, the last time I had, it grew like big and quick. Like thyme, it felt like a weed the way it was growing. So this should be good. Yeah, it's gonna grow quick, and you don't use too much at once anyways. Now they do have a lemon thyme. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me grab my other thyme now, y'all. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with the lemon thyme. That, yeah, I'm definitely thinking. Yeah, we're gonna do lemon thyme. Now, I did have a Thai basil plant once, and I love the way it smelled. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I might just opt for Thai basil and thyme instead of doing a regular basil and thyme. Oh my gosh, it smells so good, y'all. I have to keep rubbing it. Yeah. So they've got some peppers out. I'm not really a sweet pepper person, but I am going to get bell peppers, green bell. Let's see. So let me kind of explain what I was saying. So when you're going to prune this so that it grows out bushier, you want to get one that's at least up enough to have a few leaves. These are not the true leaves. These are little starter leaves. So, sorry if you can see, these are starter leaves. So if you cut here, it's not going to grow much because these leaves are not getting it the chlorophyll and all that stuff it needs. So you want to be able to get something enough where you can cut up here and have, I like to have at least 3 leaves, but this will only have 2 if I nip it here. So just trying to find one that fits that criteria. All right, and now we are at my specialty. I am the hot pepper specialist. It's pepper time. So we're definitely going to get Thai hot pepper. Oh, this one's already bushy. This looks really good, y'all. I might not even have to nip it. It's super full down bottom already, which is really great. So we're definitely going to grab this one. And it's an ornamental pepper, but you can still eat them. They just look so pretty. I had these. These were good. Some would be a little spicy, some would not be. It was a pretty interesting one, actually. Anaheim thick wall ideal for Chile Liño. I don't know. I did cayenne one year. I'm trying to switch it up. I want to do different peppers each year. I normally don't do a jalapeno. It's way too basic for me. A Tabasco pepper. I've never done a Tabasco pepper, so let's try one of these. Let's see what else they got. Cowhorn hot pepper, long thick cayenne, medium hot. Let's see. It looks like for right now, those are all the ones they've got. Habanero and a habanero. Now my habaneros grew like freaking crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a habanero. That was like the biggest plant I think I had. A habanero, and I think it was a longhorn peppers. Those grew really good too. These look really good. Pretty full. This one looks pretty full down bottom. Yeah. All right, guys, there are some tomatoes out. These are cherry tomatoes, little bean. I grew cherry tomatoes once, and it's very useless for me. I don't really do too much with cherry tomatoes, so it's a no. Oh yeah, it's tomato season. Hey, okay, we've got plenty tomatoes. So this one comes quick, early girl, big boy. Ooh, Whopper tomatoes. Now these big ones, they take up so much energy from the plant. Like with the cherry tomatoes, they grow a lot faster because they're so small. It doesn't take as much energy, but I do want to get Bush Goliath. Ooh, oh wow, he looks pretty. Let's go for him. Ooh, this is chocolate sprinkles. Looks pretty cool, but it's cherry tomatoes, and I don't eat salads with those little tomatoes on them, so. Y'all, I normally just use Romas, but I had the hardest time growing my Roma. I don't know what it was, but the Romas gave me hell. So I might not do a Roma this time. Let me try some other ones. Okay, Better Boy, Big Beef. I want to try something different. Ooh, what is this? A Lemon Boy. Oh, let's try him. He seems fun. This one in the back looks good. Let's try a Juliet. And I do have a plant app, which I love, which shows me everything I need to know about new plants that I get. Also, I'm a big YouTuber, so I'm like, if I get a new tomato plant, I don't know much about it, I could snip that right there. That should go out big. I'm like, straight to YouTube, straight to my plant app. Now, I will say this is my first time ever seeing this in a store or Home Depot, period. This is so cool. Never seen how onions come. It says that there are 40 plants per bunch. I wish I had land. Like if I had some land, I would definitely separate that out. That is so cool. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely don't have enough room or time or patience to wait for onions, but. All right, guys, we've got all the veggies that we're getting, and now I'm going to grab a couple of house plants. Excuse me. And then we'll be ready to go start. Trust me, I have plenty of nutrition. I don't need that at all. I got way too much nutrition in my cabinets. My cabinets are full. Like, look at all the different types of crotons. Beautiful. Beautiful. I really want some, but okay, y'all, my total is $104.88 for all of these plus my bag of soil. All right, guys, we are back home. First things first, I'm a little disappointed because when I was at Pike, they gave me one of them, you know, environmentally right bags. It was a little brown paper bag, and it was so soaked that when I picked the bag up, it fell, all stuff fell out. The bottom fell out, and this Calandiva, we're gonna figure out how to pronounce that, remember, it bent. And so I just had to doctor it up. But I'm very sad because this plant, this little bitty pixie plant, was $5. Like, but okay, let me show y'all everything I got. Okay, so we've got rosemary, and I had to get that lemon thyme. We've got some strawberries, Bush Goliath tomatoes, crotons, Big Bertha Bell. This is a pak choy, lemon boy tomato, prism kale, another croton, Thai basil, 2 things of rainbow chard, curly kale, Juliet tomatoes, and these peppers are habanero and Thai hot pepper. I always grow habanero. I'm going to do some more peppers, but I wanted to be able to get some greens in before the season ended. I have a bearded dragon, and he likes veggies, and so I just wanted to be able to grab him like little pieces instead of having to keep going out and buying his bougie self collard greens and stuff. So, everything looks so pretty. Copyright. Alexa, pause. Okay, so now it is time to actually get these guys, oh Lord, ripped out. This is, look at him, he's like in there. He's probably, because I mean at the time he was healthy, so he's probably all wrapped around the soil. This was a Roma. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to save not near a piece of soil from this. Oh Lord, I'm thinking about it now. I thought that I may have like had some plants that had it rooted all the way down the bottom and I'd be able to save some of the soil, but now that I'm thinking about it, I may end up having to buy some more bags of soil. I don't think 2 is gonna do it. Well, let's get started. Okay, well, that just broke off, which put all the soil I just swept up back on the ground. But now I'm about to dig in here and see if this soil is salvageable, because I have a lot of nutrients I can use. So I know like after a certain amount of time, like soil doesn't have the same nutrients that it came there with, but I've got a lot of stuff that can revive soil. Like that's one thing that I keep. So it doesn't seem to be like completely rooted, but it is dry. So I really cannot tell without breaking a nail. So dang, I need to get my tools. Where are my tools? It's been so long, y'all. It's really been so long. When I tell you it's probably been about 6 months since I've been out here gardening. It's definitely been a while. I need to get my tools and see. Let's see. Yeah, some of this may have some roots in it. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what we can do. Let's just find some tools. All right, this guy right here, he's dang, he had roots all up and through there. He was a healthy guy for sure. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to salvage nothing, but maybe some stuff off the top. There are some roots in here, but it's not as root bound as the other one was. So I think that I can save this soil. For sure I can save this soil. I'm gonna take off some of the top. The top has got some roots in here, but the rest of it, that plant must not have been as healthy because it did not, them roots did not go all the way down, clearly. Okay. We were able to save one bucket, you guys. I know it's gonna be some gardeners out there like, girl, are you crazy? But, no. Oh, hold on. This gotta go. No, I'm not crazy. I'm just thrifty. Okay, cool. Okay, now this was a, tomato plant that, let me tell y'all, I never knew the name what type of tomato this was. I got them, they didn't get big, they were like about this size. I got it from Home Depot and they couldn't find the label. Nobody knew what it was. Like, sometimes when you go to Home Depot, sometimes you know a little more than them. But yeah, went to Home Depot, nobody knew the name, couldn't find a label. I had no idea what type of tomato it was, but you know, it came with a cage. I want to save this cage because I do have 2 tomato plants. I have another tomato plant over there from Home Depot with a cage as well. So this will be super handy, so I don't have to get as many trellises or little sticks to balance it. But I know this detaches. How do it? Is it detached? Yeah, okay, it definitely detaches. Oh, but I don't want to break it. Maybe I could just pull it off as one piece. Oh, I had some zip ties on there, so I gotta get those cut off first. Be back. Alright guys, so I have gotten majority of everything, well not majority, I've gotten everything out of these big ones. There were only 4 on this side. I am dreading going to the other side because the other side has 8 old pepper plants. 8. So yeah. I'm ready to buy more soil. But I'm excited to have this done. I just want to get this removing stuff done so I can get to the fun part, which is planting them and seeing the beauty. This is a task, and I'm a little sad that I now live above somebody. So I used to be able to brush my soil out because I lived on like a ground that had plants right in front of here. So I was in front of my balcony, so I was able to brush the soil onto the plants that were out there, and it just like helped. It wasn't like it didn't take away no beauty. It didn't look bad. I was able just to brush the extra soil out there. But and I was also able to use water to rinse off my patio. I cannot do that now because I live above somebody. So it's gonna be and I'm definitely not getting on my hands and knees and scrubbing nothing. So I hope everything just sweeps up really nicely. I really hope so now. Alright, so we've got all the greens and the herbs and fruits. So let's see. Oof, I thought of grabbing that big bag of soil. Let's start with this one and let's get, I'm gonna get, which one is, I wanna make sure that I put the tomatoes in the ones with the Cajuns. We're gonna get this guy, put our pak choy in here. He'll be cute in there. And that, slide these up here. Pull my chair out because I'm ready to sit. That'd be good then. Yeah, okay, that's good. This can survive. Alright, so I'll let y'all come in for a close look. Alright. Always keep this. Always, let me make sure this focuses. Okay, here we go. All right, so yeah, I always keep these just so I can remember the name, because sometimes I get peppers I don't remember. Sometimes peppers look alike. You can remember all the care instructions. You slide that in there. All right. So I'm gonna grab this here, and I'm going to squeeze from the bottom to pop it out. Sometimes these can be root bound. If that happens, you'll lose a bunch of roots like at the bottom, and you would just do a little squeeze, you know, a little slight. You don't want to rip these roots at all, but a little slight to get them looser. But I'm going to go ahead and dig a hole. Slide him in it. Okay, we'll go a little deeper. There we go. All right, kind of make sure he's in the middle for aesthetic purposes. Come in. Don't pat him too tight, but you do want to pat him on down. And then if he's a little wobbly, this guy was a little wobbly just now, so I'm just building up a little bit of soil around his base so he can get his extra roots in and get real tough and acclimated. And boom, there you have him. Super simple, super calming, just fun. I love gardening. Cool, one down, 11 to go, 11 small to go, 11 big to go, and then a bunch small to go. So we'll have to do one of those montages or speeds up. So here we go. bands and this super cute thing I'm gonna put it on my coffee table. It's got 3 in there. We're gonna do cute little pixie ferns, 2 pixie ferns, and then a pixie of that other flower that got bent. And then the 3, if y'all can see, I don't even know, the 3 green ones in the back are gonna get crotons. So I think that we'll be able to do that with the rest of this bag, and then hopefully I just need to get 1 more bag from Home Depot to be able to do the other 6 on the other side. better bell pepper. Now it's about to be a, it's about to be, look at this, y'all. It's about to be a Big Bertha, okay? Bertha, Big Bertha, come on. You know she cooked some good food. You know she put in these peppers. She put her foot in it, okay? Let's go, Big Bertha. You guys, we are all done planting. I can't believe y'all stuck in here with me for that long because I didn't stick in here myself barely. But yes, let us pray. If I had lettuce, I would say that. Okay, now it is time to clean this side up, and we are all done. So I'm not even gonna bore you guys with the last bit of cleanup, but I will see you guys when I am doing these final shots of my garden. See ya! Alright, y'all, we are back in action. I am so excited about this. This is amazing. Kale, chard, rosemary, some sort of cabbage. We'll be researching this pretty soon. Strawberry, Thai basil, chard, kale, thyme, crotons. These crotons are really the highlight for me. Like, wow, they look amazing, and the vases just complement it so much. I love these vases because you can tell that like each one is a little bit different. And then this is going to go on my living. And then over here we got a habanero, Thai hot peppers. This is the Juliet tomato, lemon boy tomato, Bush Goliath tomato, and our Big Bertha bell. Everything looks so good. And I really love how this came out. Hopefully he'll last long with him being bent. I tried to doctor him up. We don't know, but we're gonna see. Oh my gosh. But yes, you guys, I'm super excited. Everything is done. All that's left for me to do is water them, give them some really good nutrients for their new homes because they need to be able to just blend and adjust, as well as pruning them, which I showed y'all is cutting off, for peppers and tomatoes, cutting off that top thick piece so that it grows out bushier. I showed y'all how to do that kind of sort of when I was picking them out, so I'm not going to really show y'all how to do that, but I'm super excited for my new garden. I am going to, and it's not one of the things I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to stick with it this time. This has never happened before. I've never, ever let my garden go to dust like this. So it's not something I'm going to say I'm going to stick with because I always stick with my garden. This just was a bad time for me, but I always keep my garden on point, okay? So yes, I will be giving y'all some more gardening videos now that I am back up and running. And yes, thank you for watching my video. I hope you loved it. If you have any gardening questions, feel free to let me know. Of course, I'm about to start, getting into more educational ones. This was literally just a vlog. I just wanted to show you guys me revamping it. Wasn't really trying to give you all the facts that you really need. So stuff like that will come soon. But